Harvesting organs and selling them on the black market might be a more respectable career than IRL streaming. For those of you who don't know what in real life streaming is, it is exactly what it sounds like. Essentially, the streamer is followed around with a camera or camera crew all day long, 24/7, and the content is life as it unfolds. The streamers themselves are almost always narcissistic sociopaths driven by clout and money. Now, if that doesn't quite do it for you, there's an air of degeneracy built into the entire format that is IRL streaming. The best way I can describe it is a closed feedback loop between streamer and chat. Basically, the streamer will do or say something out of pocket for entertainment purposes. The chat will then react emotionally, usually in a positive or negative way, except it doesn't matter as long as they react, which then causes the streamer to go and do or say something more out of pocket, constantly rising the ladder of degeneracy. And what you get as a result is some of the most batshit insane content you'll ever see. Before we fall headfirst down this rabbit hole of content, it's important to establish some known truths and parameters around this entire sphere. Number one, cancel culture does not exist. Number two, you can say anything on the internet and nothing will happen to you. And lastly, profit over everything, but I don't think that comes as a surprise to anyone. To break it down, we're living in an attention economy where the top streaming platforms are sending inflated contracts to high school dropouts, which then just incentivizes or even legitimizes the behavior that these homunculi exhibit. All of that being said, the most pussy part about this is that all of these streamers hide behind hired bodyguards in public. Now, the one single thing keeping me sane in this cold, dark social media world is my favorite browser, Opera GX. Opera GX is on a mission to get people to break up with boring browsers and have fun while doing it. Look, Opera GX is not for everyone, but if you game, it's time to stop browsing like an absolute lame and get with a real one. One thing you guys may not know is that default browsers hog your PC resources. But Opera GX solves that problem with GX Control. GX Control allows you to enhance performance on your PC when gaming with your browser open, and to get rid of excess lag while playing games and listening to music. This is perfect for when you want to keep a bunch of different browser tabs open, but at the same time not hurt your gaming performance. Opera GX also offers you a lot of customization when it comes to your browsing experience, and it can be overwhelming. However, with GX mods, you can now find ways to flip your entire browser 180 with one click and change pretty much anything you want. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you. If you want to hear fart noises anytime you type, you can. If you want to turn your entire browser into an arcade, go for it. You can choose between any of the mods added to the browser yourself, or you can create an entirely new one. For example, right here I'm turning on the Dark Souls mod, which includes background music, keyboard sounds, wallpaper, browser sounds, and an entire theme. GX is also equipped with a quick import tool so you can transfer all of your browsing history, cookies, and bookmarks over to your new favorite browser. And it's also compatible with every single Google Chrome extension. Your current browser is bad. It's time to get a better one. Download Opera GX for free at operagx.gg/Philion, or just click the link down below. And thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. First, we're gonna watch some clips featuring an absolute shit stain of a human being. I'm talking about Ice Poseidon. Now, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's basically a troglodyte who has amassed a cult following over the years and has clung to little pubic hairs of relevancy. I don't know how, quite honestly, because I haven't met a single person in my life, in my vicinity, who even knows who he is, let alone watches his content. Now, that's probably by design because our values don't align. I'm not gonna sit here and go through the entire lore of Ice Poseidon. I think that would actually give him too much credit. And I'm of the mindset that once you reach a certain level of degeneracy, you forfeit your right for people to talk about you beyond generalizations and assumptions. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to sit back, relax, maybe grab some espresso, and watch Puss Boys do what they do best.
What are you doing here?
I was about to jump in. I seen you.
Yeah, but what do you do? Are you living in Adelaide?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, what the hell? What is that?
Just so we're clear, Ice Poseidon and his posse were standing on a pier in Australia, and a random stranger comes up behind him and pours a mysterious brown liquid on his head. And an anime hot pursuit chase scene ensues where Sam fucking Pepper goes after a guy in a maid outfit. I have a lot of questions, but first of all, how the fuck is Sam Pepper not in jail? Now, I'm not here expecting everybody to keep up to date on Samuel Pepper, but let me remind you, this motherfucker fled the country after stealing millions of dollars in a pump and dump scheme known as Save the Kids. And now he's just out and about in broad daylight. No, it's cool. It really goes to show you that after enough time passes, yeah, the internet forgets. And nothing, I mean nothing, happens to you. You can grift and grift and grift as much as you want. To your little heart's desires, you can steal millions of dollars in front of everyone's eyes. And you can just pop on a stream and run around in a fucking maid outfit. Let's see what happens.
What did he pour on me? Like a Coke or something.
I couldn't even run this slow if I tried.
Get him, Ton! Get him, Ton, get him!
He's still chasing him in the distance. Totally not staged, by the way.
Well, I just want to know what you poured on me, because it smells like shit.
It literally smells like shit. What the
bro,
fuck
what are you
that?
doing, bro?
Right, hell, chill, bro. Don't do that. Chill. We just want to know what you poured on me.
Pineapple Head over here's got this guy in a rear naked choke. What is going on here? Hello?
Well, I mean, it smells really this time.
It smells like shit. It actually smells like septic water.
What the hell?
What is it?
What is it?
Is it sewage water?
This reminds me of The Dark Knight when Batman's trying to get the answers of where's Rachel? What do you guys think? Fake? Real? Either way, it's hard to give a flying fuck. But the purpose of this video is to show you how low the bar is for IRL content. Okay?
What, bro? You poured sewage water in my fucking head.
You scared everyone, dude.
All right, well, now you're going to go to jail for assault.
Maybe the poopatrator is onto something. He said, you scammed everyone. Now that's probably in reference to CX Coin, which was a pump and dump scheme orchestrated by Ice Poseidon, once again in broad daylight. And in typical fashion, he refused to give back the money and said, sucks to suck. In my head, this is a psyop to get more views because it takes a little bit of poop pouring for people to watch this shit.
Is it just too much of a frequency or what?
Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry, man.
So Ice Poseidon walks outside and summons an NPC on a scooter, triggers a real-time event, and the guy rams into him and says, sorry, bruv, scamming piece of shit, and then runs away. These are the type of people that Ice Poseidon is attracting. This is the energy he's putting out into the universe.
My fucking leg.
Once again, could totally be fake. Could be one giant psyop. That is the line that is blurred with IRL content. You can set this shit up and stage it so easily because all that matters is an emotional response from chat. More fucking names in the log, more donos, more text-to-speech. It's a vicious cycle and it's never going to end as long as literal mouth-breathing children are watching this shit. Let me just give you some context to what we're about to watch. Ice Poseidon and Sam Pepper are in their hotel room and they call up a brothel to hire a prostitute to come and have sex with one of their middle-aged bald incel viewers live on stream. Okay, all of this is somewhat allowed on Kick.com, which is owned by Stake.com, which is owned by Eddie Craven, a 27-year-old multi-millionaire who's a borderline billionaire and pretty much just watches this shit unfold on his website. After setting up a camera, these two man-children hide in a closet and giggle like little girls. And the escort presumably thinks that she's about to get killed because the energy is so fucking weird, she leaves.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So it's alright filming?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just address the purple elephant in the room. I mean, what is going on here? This guy's got a purple shirt on, purple shorts, purple socks. There's fucking purple potatoes that look like actual dog shit on a plate. There's a fucking purple couch.
Also, your name's not Sam Pepper.
No, that's my friend's account.
Oh. Let's do the money.
Oh yeah, sure. 550 you said.
Yeah.
Ew, he's got money in his sock.
Promise to be thrifty.
How lost do you have to be as a man to 1, watch Ice Poseidon, and 2, do this? Somebody please go get their uncle.
What's this about the guys you're messaging now? Guys are in the bedroom fine watching a live stream.
After they touch each other on the couch, whatever that was, everybody in chat starts spamming her service, telling her that she's being set up and to leave the entire situation. She gets creeped out, and this is what happens. I'm just gonna make love to you.
This is really...
Hey, come on. We got $500.
Bro.
$550.
Imagine.
This is creepy.
Stopping the woman from leaving. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is cool. This is good content. It's great. It's sick, honestly.
I'm getting that service.
And then Penis Head over here follows her out. If there's one thing we learned from watching other Ice Poseidon clips, it's always to keep your eyes peeled.
And I'm kind of used to the leather here. I thought you would.
1 minute.
too, since
He's
you're-
coming in. Oh! What the fuck is that? Yo, get him!
See, the problem here is that if these situations are fake, then there's no way for the viewer to ever know what is real. It's one giant game of the boy who cried wolf. If you unironically care about these people in any way, shape, or form, you are lost in life. I'm telling you. But Philion, you're watching these clips. Don't you care? No. They have to pay the troll's toll, okay? I am the evil troll that lives under the bridge. And if you want to be an idiot on the internet, I will suck out your life force. Sure, be an idiot. But guess what? The third eye always gets his cut.
What was it?
It was a famous
What was it? Ah!
This next one hits close to home because it happened in New York. Here we have Kai Cenat, one of the biggest streamers in the world, literally shut down New York City by causing a riot. On August 4th of this year, Kai decided to do a PS5 giveaway, and it got out of hand so quickly that 64 people were arrested, 30 of them being juveniles. Look at them swarming the car. You can't tell me this is not a mental illness. Every year, we're reaching new heights of celebrity worship over PS5s or a chance to glance at Kai Cenat. It's got its own Wikipedia page. This riot is forever in the annals of history alongside the Huguenot Rebellion, okay? Kids are going to look back in the history books and see, oh yeah, it's the 2023 Union Square riot where Kai Cenat shut down NYC over PS5s. This has got to be one of the least thought out plans in the last 20 years. Imagine having all this wealth and influence, people around you, and not one person stopped to think, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't do this. You know what it is? It's because none of these streamers actually finished 7th grade. I know, call me crazy, but you learn actually some pretty important things in middle and high school. But none of these streamers get the fucking message because they all dropped out in pursuit of this fever dream that we're living in.
Clearly, you're looking at a very dangerous situation.
They're going like 25, 30 right now.
With those people clinging on to the side and top of it.
It's mind-boggling.
It's mind-boggling why they're
They don't
not
even know what to
stopping
say.
to let these people off the car. And then
Bro just degloved his entire face because he wanted to catch a glimpse of his favorite streamer. Nope, New York City pavement does not give a flying fuck about your epidermis. I just love the fact that my tax dollars are going to the police officers responding to Kai Cenat's PS5 giveaway. Next up in this dystopian nightmare, you got Neon. He is, in fact, the stereotypical nerd archetype featured down below. Now, you may be asking, where did this kid come from and why is he famous? Both great questions. The reality is, Neon was astroturfed into relevancy by Aiden Ross and Andrew Tate. They did this whole thing where the geek Neon trash talked Andrew Tate in front of thousands of people. Ooh, a skinny, frail kid talking up to a big, strong tan man, right? How brave.
You got a SpongeBob t-shirt on and an inhaler. They're scared of you, G. Don't worry about that. You just turn up and you tell them who's boss. You tell them. That's right. You tell them. You say you're a streamer and you play video games all day.
You're a
You let them know who the man is. You let them know who the man is.
The favorite failure symbol. You bitch. You're on house arrest, you pussy. You fucking loser. You and your dirty ass fat brother. Fuck him too. Dumb bitch. Look at you just sitting there, you bald refugee. Fuck you.
All right, hold on, everybody.
I don't know why you're laughing.
All right.
So that was the whole bit. Neon stood up to Andrew Tate, called him a bunch of names, ha ha ha. And then they went on to Twitter. Andrew Tate scolded him, but obviously this was premeditated and fake. And then Neon posted a new video where he was beat up by a bunch of randoms and they stole his phone. It's all just so fucking childish.
Hey, look whose shoes we got. Got his ass lacking. Come on, bro. Got his ass lacking.
I'm not playing what you say.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah, you a fucking bitch. Come on, bro.
Yeah, so after that Oscar-worthy performance, Neon shaved his head as if he's undergoing some masculine rite of passage and turning over a new leaf.
Change as a man, real shit, bro. I'm a new man, bro. I'm a new man. I'm done with this shit. About time you grew up. This bald shit is for me to understand that I'm a new man, bro. I need to do something drastic in my life. It was either I cut a leg off or I shaved my head, right? And I shaved my head. I look better!
Ever since then, you've probably seen clips of this buzz-cut kid against your will. But let's not forget that an astroturfing campaign is par for the course. This kid also faked his death on YouTube. I mean, anything for views, right? And as of right now, he just says inflammatory shit and rage baits on stream. He gets tossed around different podcasts and he stays in character forever. And that is the cop-out. I'm a young kid. I don't know any better. It's just dumb shit. Some of you may have seen this clip of Sneeko, a YouTuber who has since been banned completely off the platform, who now streams on Rumble, also capitalizing off this IRL streaming grift. I just thought this clip was hilarious because it highlights the cognitive dissonance between streamer and the audience that they cultivate.
What'd you take? Fuck the woman, fuck the woman.
What? No, wait.
Sneeko.
We love women. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody.
Okay.
No.
All gays
Yeah,
should
fuck
die.
it. Yeah, Mark, preach. What have I done?
Imagine consciously catering to brain-rotted 9-year-olds and then acting surprised when brain-rotted 9-year-olds come up to you in public. Like, it's gotta suck because I'm pretty sure Sneeko is my age and I can't envision myself as a 25-year-old man having fans like this.
Do you think Islam is the most like red-pilled religion?
A lot of people that I respect ended up finding Islam, so I think that there's something to that.
How many days have you been a Muslim for?
I said the words and everything when I went to the mosque. I was pretty private about it for a while. As a public figure or whatever, you don't want to seem like you just, look what I just did. I just went to the, like, you know, it's pretty private about it, and I've been reading more. I think it's been about a month. Understanding in Islam that we're all equal. Nobody is better than us. We are all just people. And
don't even get me started on the fake Muslim grift. Sneeko took one look up to Daddy Tate and was like, yup, that's going to be my entire identity. No. He said the words in the mosque. Trust me, guys. He's totally not taking advantage of a religious defensive shell on social media, a literal wall of disillusioned young fans who have no one to look up to, and you can just deflect everything and say, oh, it's because of my religion. Oh, it's because of my religion. Once I converted to Islam, you know, reversion, so like all my past sins are washed away. I'm still learning. I'm still studying. Get the fuck out of here, okay? I see right through it. Like, the grift is so blatant and in your face, it's an insult to your intelligence. Yeah, no, he's Muslim. No, he respects you. Yeah.
Haram!
If you've been watching Sneeko long enough, then you may have picked up on his bag-chasing nihilism. He doesn't give a fuck whatever happens or whatever people think of him. He just Picks one thing, grifts, moves on to the next. Rides the wave. Whether it's the red pill, Andrew Tate, the Matrix is out to get me, he rides every single wave, milks it for all it has, refuses to acknowledge that he did that, and then moves on to the next thing. And you can do this when you have young fans. But that's the trade-off. Screams that women are haram and OnlyFans girls are whores, but will go on podcasts with them just so that he can gain more relevancy, will go on double dates with them on stream, all while grifting his fan base with absolute dog shit influencer courses like the Creativity Kit, which featured chopped up stream highlight clips of him going on schizo rants about how to make it as a YouTuber. In fact, it was $50 a month, just like Hustlers University. Wonder where he got that one from. Let's not forget that Sneeko is a self-admitted cuckold. He used to watch his girlfriend's back get blown out at New York City sex swinger parties. But that's just another reason that you know his audience is incapable of forming a coherent thought, because if they were over the age of 13, they could probably do a little bit of research themselves and see clips like this. And the facade of their favorite streamer would start to fade away really quickly. Then you got John Zerka, who's going through a bit of a renaissance, a revival, have you, on social media. He disappeared for a couple years, but now is back in full swing, orbiting around all of these IRL streamers. He doesn't have a filter, and that's his entire personality. Just say whatever comes to his mind. Intrusive thoughts always win. Now, I will admit, this man probably has one of the craziest social media strategies I've ever seen. Unintentional, I think. He just says so much shit that it's impossible to keep track of what he said. You respond to him on Twitter and he'll hit you with a 13-page dissertation on why Jesus is God. He'll start talking about Freemasonry for 58 minutes. I don't even think anyone knows who the real John Zerka actually is. These days, when you talk about IRL streaming, you have to bring up FouseyTube, and that's because there is literal documented evidence of a mentally ill person spiraling for days on end until he literally hits a psychotic break and then is institutionalized on live stream. To me, this is by far the most interesting to talk about from a sheer communication science perspective, because with Fousey, it's so glaringly obvious to identify the vicious feedback loop that is IRL streaming. It's why it is a living nightmare. I do something crazy, I get more attention. I get more attention, I get more money. I do something more crazy, the entire thing repeats itself. And the end result is losing your mind in the process.